We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. Nationals baseball starts right now. Eric Fetty will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Into the box, Paul DeYoung. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
DeYoung.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1, well below the zone. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Fetty features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2. DeYoung leads off second with nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is right there, 1 down. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Early RBI spot for him here, and not a bad guy for the job. Currently 9th in the National League in runs batted in.
Yeah, not only is he driving runs in, he's also scoring a boatload. In fact, he leads the league in that category.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Runner at second here with 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Throw won't get him. Eaton gets it back in quickly, and they'll wind up putting the stop sign up at third base. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
So coming to the plate, Tommy Edman, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Count 2-1.
Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Now at the plate, Lane Thomas. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. He's set, and the pitch. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Thomas is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
The set, and the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, and he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for one. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Cardinals are out in front, 1-0. Carlos Martinez is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
So digging in now, Adam Eaton. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Little chopper back to the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here now is Juan Soto. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 1 inning in the books here. St. Louis is out in front, 1-0. Well, there is some weather in the area here in D.C. as we begin the second, and for more on that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
At second, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Swing and a line drive. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting in, the catcher, Andrew Kisner.
Now in the box, Andrew Kisner. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Liner towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
At the plate, Carlos Martinez. He swings and grounds it to short. Defoe's got the short throw at second, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0.
Leading off for Washington, the first baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Zimmerman.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan Zimmerman. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Victor Robles digging in now. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. One out, nobody on. One ball, 1 strike, the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The third baseman, Drupal Cabrera.
Here now is Drupal Cabrera, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike 1.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
At the plate, Yan Gomes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Stepping in, Wilmer Defoe. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
And he fouls this one off. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Slow grounder to first. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in to try it again, Paul DeYoung. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Striding in, Colton Wong. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way.
Hey.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Hit to first. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he popped him up. Defoe is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0.
We're back now as the Nationals ready to bat in the 3rd inning. And as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Nationals, the pitcher, Eric Betty.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Ray Turner.
1 away now in the Washington 3rd, and into bat is Trey Turner. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
On the move is Fowler. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam.
Stepping in, Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Not the best changeup there, an easy take.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Nationals gone in order. They still trail 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tommy Edman.
The third baseman, Tommy Edman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To third. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Digging in now, Lane Thomas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.